Good day, everyone.
And welcome to this session on hybrid funds.
My name is Harshad Borauke, and I work as a fund manager at Mirae Asset Mutual Fund. Now, let's look at multi-asset allocation fund. So here, if you look at assets, so there are multiple assets. One, we have equity, then you have debt, then you have arbitrage, also commodity, which is not part of a balance advantage fund. Additionally, there is also option to buy REITs as well as foreign equity. Commodity typically has at least a 10% weightage in this fund. If you look at equity allocation, so it is basically based on our internal framework, which is based on two factors. One is price to book, and secondly, the difference between the bond yield and earnings yield. Earnings yield is nothing but a reverse of P. So based on these factors, what we have done is I have taken last 15 years daily data points. So the composite score as on today compares valuations vis-a-vis the last 15 years. Depending on where the composite score is, the framework will suggest what the equity percentage should be. So here, as you know, as I said, there is a commodity which is an added angle. So unlike balance advantage where we are 30% to 80%, in multi-asset it's more from 40% to 70%. At some point in time, multi-asset will act like equity savings. At some point in time, it can also act like aggressive hybrid. Coming to taxation, it is equity taxation for this fund. The equity portion portfolio is largely like a flexi cap where we have freedom to move across the market capitalization. However, given the investor profile by choice, we have kept equity portion large cap biased. Minimum it should be at least 65. Right now, if you ask me, it's around 75 to 70% is towards large cap. Equity portfolio is built on a bottom-up basis while keeping cognizance of the benchmarks. Our style is largely to buy quality companies up to a reasonable price. Portfolio changes, if you look at last 3 months, so we have increased the weight by around 2%. Now we are at around 54%. Our key overweight sectors include financials, auto, aviation, pharma, telecom, and utilities. We also have decent weight on consumption, but X of FMCG due to valuation. There, we have sectors like building materials, consumer durables, and retail. While underweight sectors include capital goods, FMCG, and insurance. Key changes in the last few months, so we have added some weights in the utilities, some in chemicals, few in retail, banks. On the IT side, we did some tweaking. On commodities front, we have marginally added silver, and we have exited one of our REIT position primarily in the view of better yields for the debt side. Thank you for joining us. Have a good day. For more updates, you can join our social media channels.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.